let's get ready for story time. Okay, so this portion of the Vlogmas vlog, I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. I'm going to be telling you a story time about some crazy ish that happened to me, myself, my mom, her sister, and my 3 cousins. This video is in collaboration with Raya Lynn here on YouTube. As you guys know, I have collaborated with her before, so go check her video out. I'll leave the link to her video in the description bar down below. This video is going to go out a little later than usual because she picked that time, so that's the time that we're going to be doing the story time. So let's get into this story. Alright, so this story takes place on Christmas Eve night, and my mom was like, come on with me, we're about to go get my auntie. And I'm like, okay, so let's go. So we drive over to my grandmother's house, which is on the west side of Indianapolis. So if you know anything about Indianapolis, from the west side to the south side of Indianapolis is kind of a stretch. So we end up, going over there. So the plan was to get my auntie, get my my cousins, which are her 3 kids, and just come on back home on Christmas night, on Christmas Eve night, and cook dinner. That's what the plan was. But that's not what happened to us at all. Like, 10 hours later we got there, back to the south side, okay? But I'm getting ahead of myself. So here we are driving to my grandma's house, and it's slowly snowing. Like, it's not a huge pour of snow where you can't see across the street. It was like a sprinkle snow, okay, just a little sprinkle. And my mom was like, oh my gosh, like, it's snowing now, the roads are gonna get even worse here, so let's just pray that we get back there and back safely. So we get to my grandma's house, we pick up my aunt and my 3 cousins. My biggest cousin, my oldest cousin, Christina, she did not want to go at all, because at this point she was kind of like doing whatever she wanted to do. She was 16, 17 around, and like 16, 15 in this story. And like, she just did not want to go at all, which plays a big role into how long it took us to get back to the south side of Indianapolis. So here we are, my mom, we get in the car, we pile in or whatever, we're like, okay, let's go. So my mom starts the car, nothing. She does it again, nothing. Okay, at this point she's getting a little upset, because she's like, okay, why isn't the car freaking starting? Like, of all times, why is the car starting? So here we go. We are stuck, stranded on the west side. My grandma was like, well, I don't have a car. I don't know how y'all gonna get back there. So after a couple of minutes of thinking, brainstorming how the hell we gonna get back to Indianapolis, to the south side of Indianapolis, my mom and my auntie was like, well, we're just going to walk, you guys, from the west side of Indianapolis to the south side of Indianapolis. We were walking, okay? So it wasn't terribly cold. Like, I don't remember it being so cold where we're like, oh my god, like, we can't take this, because Indianapolis winters, sometimes they can be like warm cold and then cold. It's a big difference. So if you've ever been to Indianapolis, you know how the winters are, or you just live here in general. So we were walking, we start the commute to the south side, and we noticed that my oldest cousin is just not wanting to go. She just kept saying, well, y'all wanted me to come, so I'm gonna walk as slow as I want to walk. And we're like, why are you walking that slow? So my mom and my auntie, they just like, F it, you know what, as long as she keep up with us and as long as we see her in the back, we're gonna continue to walk. And so we get to these stretch of railroad tracks, and we're like, should we take, well, not we, but my mom and my auntie are like, should we take the streets or should we take the railroad track? And it was an abandoned railroad track, and I mean, it wasn't like scary or anything, nothing too crazy, but my mom was just like, well, we'll just, walk down these tracks and it'll take us downtown. So my auntie's like, okay. So my cousin Chris, we kept stopping because she just did not want to walk. She wanted to stay with my grandma, but my grandma was like, you know what, just come back over here. They'll end up bringing you back over here come Christmas. Well, Christmas night she was going to go back over there, but she just did not want to stay that night at my mom's house, well, at our house. So we get down the railroad tracks. My cousin is like damn near 2 blocks back. So my auntie and my mom just kept stopping, telling her, come on. And she's like freaking stalling, dragging her feet to the max, which at this point was taking our couple-hour trip, well, our 45-minute trip there and back from the west side of Indianapolis to the south side of Indianapolis even longer, because now we have to walk, and now you dragging your butt I don't want to cuss the babies here. So here we are. We're walking on these freaking railroad tracks, and we're at this point kind of like downtown Indianapolis by the old Lucas Oil Stadium. We're down there by there, and they was like, well, we just gonna keep up with each other because downtown anywhere, you know, crazy things happen all the time. People getting mugged, people getting hurt, all types of stuff. So we were just like, we're just gonna stay close to each other at this point. And plus we're on a busy road, so it's like, why would we, you know, split up on the sidewalk and walk distance across from each other? Because my little cousin Justin, he was like probably 6 or 7 at the time, and me and my cousin Ramon were probably like, no, Justin probably was like 4 or 5 years old, something like that. I don't know. All I know is that he was young. All I know is that I was under the age of 10 and my cousin Ramon was under the age of 10, but Chris was definitely like 16, 14, 15, something like that. So here we are downtown, and you know, usually there's a lot of like homeless people outside, and they start asking you for money and stuff, and like, we did not look like bums. We didn't look like we should be walking. Not saying, you know, there's a stereotype on how people should look or whatever, but we just did not look like we should have been walking. I'ma just say that. So we make it downtown. We get through downtown and seeing all the creeps and stuff and all the weird people that's downtown. We are like on the home stretch. We could see the apartment complex from where we're at, which was like the best sign ever, because it's like, oh my god, we took this long ass stretch and she's still dragging her ass, or dragging her butt in the back. So once we see the apartments, I'm like, oh, thank god, this is the longest walk of my life. It didn't take us 10 hours, but it definitely took us like 5-6 hours. We get back to the house. My brother's dad at the time, him and my mom were still together. My little brother's dad.
Give me your food, motherfucker.
I don't know. I feel weird now trying to finish the story. Anyways, I'm gonna go and finish it because I'm almost done. So we make it back to the house, and
before you finish that shit.
What, Quentin?
Can I have the rest of these damn hot wings?
I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so we're about to finish the story. So we get back to the house, and my brother's dad is like, oh my god, where have y'all been? Why did it take y'all all these hours to get back to the house? Then they explained to him what the hell happened and why the car had broke down, or why they think the car broke down. But it was just a crazy situation. Like, we really had got stranded on the west side of Indianapolis and had to walk all the way back to the south side of Indianapolis. And I was just like, wow, what a Christmas. That is definitely a Christmas I would never freaking forget. Like, ever. Like, how could you? So long story short, we got back to the house. They end up cooking. It ended up being a cool ass Christmas. I can't tell you what I remember what I got that Christmas, but I do think is that was that same Christmas my little brother, he got his laptop. My mom, he got him his first laptop or whatever. But we used to have a lot of computers, like a lot. But this baby is getting fussy. She's acting like she's trying to cooperate. But yeah, like, that was a cool ass Christmas. But besides that, like, we really got stranded. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and this 4th day of Vlogmas. So yeah, I'm gonna put some really cool edits in this video. Well, this part of the video, since, you know, it's a story time / vlog. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye. Ugh, I can't reach. Ugh.